Exactly 7 years ago, an asteroid named Agatha 616 was about to hit the Earth, and all the people used a lot of nuclear missiles to destroy the giant asteroid, and they were successful. But the fallout from the missiles mutated the cold-blooded creatures on Earth, turning them into giant monsters, ants, crocodiles, and frogs. Joel is one of the survivors. Everyone in the bunker has a job to do in the bunker. The hunters, the plant growers. Joel's job is to cook the food. He is the cook of the bunker. They don't take him to hunt monsters because he has a problem with freezing in panic. One day, a giant ant infiltrates the bunker, and the hunters immediately move in to kill it. Joel wants to come, but they don't let him come. The monster catches the ant and kills it. Joel can't stand it and goes to help. Joel confronts the monster. Joel can't do anything. He freezes in front of the monster. The monster is about to kill Joel when the team and the mother come to help and kill the monster. Everyone in the bunker has a partner, and the only one who is alone is Joel. Joel's girlfriend Amy is in a colony, 170 kilometers away from Joel. Unable to bear this separation any longer, Joel decides to go to his girlfriend. Everyone in the bunker opposes this and says that he will not succeed. Joel ignores them and is determined to do what he has set his mind to do. He says goodbye to his friends in the bunker for the last time and sets off. Joel goes on his way for the first few days without any problems. Suddenly, he hears a monster sound and takes shelter in a house. While examining the house, Joel opens the closet, sees something in the closet, and escapes to the garden of the house. In the garden of the house, a giant frog comes out of the pool. The frog grabs Joel by the foot and is about to eat him when suddenly a dog appears and bites the frog's tongue, saving Joel's life. The dog thought that Joel was his former owner, and that's why he saved Joel. Joel and the dog take shelter in the caravan. After spending the night there, Joel continues on his way, but the dog wants to come with Joel, and the two set off together towards Amy. Joel finds some wild berries on the road and is about to eat them when the dog warns him because the dog knows they are poisonous, even if Joel doesn't know it. As they continue on their way, Joel falls into a pit. The pit has been dug by monsters called sand eaters, and this is how they hunt. Just as Joel is about to be eaten by the monsters, a rope is thrown down. Joel immediately ties the rope to his foot and goes up, and Michael and Minnow save him. Minnow has lost his father, and Michael has lost his son in an attack, and only two of them are left in the colony. They ask Joel what he is doing here. They think he is someone who was kicked out of the colony for stealing food. Joel says that he is not, and that he is heading west to join his girlfriend. But Joel has no intention of going back, even though they say it is very stupid. Minnow and Michael tell them that they are going to the mountains and that the monsters can't come there because it is cold. There is a safe colony. There, Joel is happy and offers to come part of the way with them, and they continue on their way together. On the way, Michael tells Joel not to move because they have entered the territory of a rock snail. Michael slowly takes off Joel's t-shirt and puts it on the snail's shell. This will spread Joel's scent everywhere and prevent other predators from coming after him. The rock snail, which is normally a harmless species, can crush them both in seconds if it wants to. In the evening, they go camping, and Joel shows Michael the pictures he and Joel have made on the campsite. Joel is writing a book about the monsters he has seen, and he is adding their weaknesses to the book. After a little chat, they continue on their way. On the way, Minnow makes Joel practice shooting all the time. Joel improves himself more and more. Michael tells Joel everything he knows and tells him to write it down in his book. It's time for Joel to leave. Minnow doesn't want him to go. He's so used to him. He tells him not to go and to come with them to the mountains. Joel says he has a job to do, and he has to find his girlfriend Michael, gives Joel a grenade before he leaves and wishes him good luck. Joel goes on alone with his dog. Joel comes to a swamp. His dog has become restless and he senses that something is happening there and hides immediately. Just then, a mutant 40 feet hidden in the ground appears. Joel freezes in place and the 40 feet hit Joel and knock him down. The dog barks to save Joel. The monster goes towards the dog. The 40 feet squeeze the dog. Just as he is about to eat him, Joel gathers all his courage and shoots the broken foot in the head and kills him right there. In the evening, Joel takes refuge in an abandoned amusement park to hide from the rain and sleep. There he sees a robot named Blues. The robot's legs have been torn off by monsters, and he has shut himself off until someone finds him, and he has 1 hour of battery left. The robot uses the rest of the battery for Joella. Joel talks to his girlfriend on the radio and tells her that he misses her very much and that he is about to finish the road. Suddenly, the radio turns off. The robot's battery is on automatic protection with 15 minutes left to run out of battery. The robot shows Joel a picture of his mother and father. Joel is touched and his memories come to his mind while watching the flying jellyfish with the robot. The robot's battery runs out. Joel thanks the robot. Joel buries the robot and continues on the road with his dog in the morning. Joel sees a giant pit on the road and realizes that this pit belongs to a queen sand eater and decides to go around it. But his dog enters the monster's territory at the last moment. Joel picks up a toy from the ground and throws it away. Joel hides in a tree hollow and the monster comes back when he hears no sound, and at that moment his dog jumps into the river. Hearing the sound, the monster goes to the dog at full speed. Joel throws the grenade in his hand into the monster's mouth at the last moment to save his dog and kills him by blowing up the monster. Joel, who fell into the creek, immediately gets out of there, but the poisonous snails are stuck to Joel's body and sucking his blood. Joel immediately removes them from his body and starts yelling at his dog and gets very angry with him. When the dog hears this, he leaves Joel and gets away from there quickly. Poisoned by the small snails, Joel can't take it anymore and collapses on the ground, waiting to die in a corner. His girlfriend finds him at the last moment and saves him. Joel wakes up in his girlfriend's colony, and she tells him she is very happy to see him. And at that moment, a captain has arrived in the colony, and the captain promises the colony to take them to a safer place, and the whole colony gathers and starts to move their belongings. Joel has come at a very wrong time. Joel pulls his girlfriend into a corner and asks her if she still loves him after 7 years. She is cold towards him and tells him that everything has changed with Joel, and that it's been too long and he feels like a fool, and gets angry at himself for coming all this way for nothing. Joel calls his colony by radio and pines for them. Everyone is happy that Joel is still alive. Joel realizes that they are his real family, and that he must never leave them alone. He will leave in the morning and return to his family. Meanwhile, the captain sends Joel some fruit to eat, and Joel realizes that it is poisonous, and that the captain of the ship is a bad person. He wants to go and warn the others, but everyone has drunk the captain's brew, and is so drunk that Joel is wondering what to do when he gets punched in the face and passes out. In the morning, the captain has everyone's hands tied. The captain is actually a food thief who travels from colony to colony, tricking people and stealing their food. The captain's yacht is out of commission due to lack of fuel, so he ties a giant crab with electric chains and uses it to drive the boat. The captain takes the food and escapes, leaving the monster free to eat the others. Joel and his lover are tied up. Joel fights the monster while his lover fights the captain and his men. Joel can no longer resist the monster and is caught by his feet. Just as he is about to be eaten by the monster, his lover hands a grenade launcher to Joel. Joel wants to shoot the monster, but gives up at the last moment because the monster is not bad, because it is chained to the captain. Because it is chained, Joel shoots the chain with the grenade launcher in his hand and leaves the monster free. The freed monster eats the captain and his crew and sinks the ship. When everything is over, Joel returns to his family. Although he cannot find his love in return on this journey, the journey has made him a braver and more mature person than before.